Okay, folks, let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? I got some water. How dare I? How dare I say that? Who the hell do I think I am? That's kind of funny. I was going through some stuff this morning trying to get all the insanity squared away that I could for the day. And I had to pop on Facebook, and something went through a notification while I was trying to take care of something, and which reminds me I forgot something else. That I'm good at. Ow. Damn. Anyway, my head's still moving. There was something that some guy said, how dare you, something or other. I'm like, whatever. I've heard so much of that. How dare I talk about the great God and the Lord Jesus Christ? How dare I open a bottle of wine and actually drink? Don't you know that it's the devil that makes us do that? It's the devil that does everything wrong. But yet everything came from the great and wonderful and all-powerful Oz. Oh, excuse me, wrong fairy tale. God. The Bible is a book of lies, just like the Torah and the Quran. They're all full of crap. All your religions are. There's always control mechanisms. Live this way, live that way. Hey, there's a new format coming. It's called Compassion, Honor, and Equality. If you don't live that way, you get dusted, okay? While you're in the body, now that's different. I'm talking about on the other side when you're energy. Now, when your body's screwing around, after a while, there'll be something to pay for it. Karma's going to start hitting everybody real fast, real hard. I just have to get out of this stupid body first. This is Waterbrook Reserve 2012 Cabernet Sauvignon in the Columbia Valley. One of Walla Walla's founding wineries. I wonder if that's near Wally World. No, Walla World. Okay, sorry. I get it mixed up. How dare I do that? It's amazing. The Christians, I get such a kick out of them. I used to be one, okay? So, I'm poking fun of myself too. But I'm also serious. Christians love to say, how dare I say that about God? How dare I think this? Repent. Yeah, sure. From what? The stuff's dead. I killed it. But besides that, how could you say such a thing about our wonderful God and great Lord Jesus Christ? Christians are so loving. There's a lot of wonderful people that go to Christian churches and follow all that stupid stuff. It's insanity once you understand what's on the other side. Until then, you don't know. So you go. So, yeah, this all-loving God, it sent how many people across an ocean? I'm talking about the Crusades, to go to another land where the people were Islamic and say, worship our God or we're going to kill you. And we mean it, because we came a long way to do this. Because the Pope said so, who happened to be 87% negative soul. And where did negativity come from? Your stupid, what you call God anyway, which is of course dead, and it was the female. Father God was the female part of the first being. How dare you say that? It's true, people. It's not my fault that you don't know. I'm trying to tell everyone I see this stuff. I do it all the time. That's part of the reason I'm here. And I'm leaving. I can't wait to get the hell out of here. I have things to do, a job I have to complete. I have close loved ones that are suffering. I watch other people suffer all over the world. And what about the animals? They've been suffering longer than all the people. Well, most all the people, not Lily and Hera. Yeah. It's alright. Anyway, it's got an interesting taste. So anyway, before any of you Christians want to give me a hard time about how dare I say this about that, why don't you open up your own eyes, get your head out of the toilet or your butt, whatever you're doing, and look at your own history. Okay? Good boy, Herky, honey. I love you, buddy. Look at what you've done in the name of your God. Everything came from your God, right? Where the hell did evil come from? Yeah, what about that? Oh, that was always there. Yeah. No, it all came from the very first being. As a matter of fact, I'm going to flash it again. How dare I do that? Good work. Creation is beginning in your origin, and the second book is like this, but it's purple, and this is small. It's only 134 pages. The other one is 412. I had to give it away to a friend of mine that I promised her that I'd give her one, and it had a little bit of a cut on it, so you know we wouldn't sell it, so it was perfect to give away to her. I do everything I can to fulfill my promises. I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video in a very serious manner. I hope those of you that are, I just hope you deal with it. I've always done everything I could to help everyone and what people consider everything, like a thing, to help everything as much as I could. It's not that I never did something nice for myself, but I do not put myself first. I put my job first. I don't ask anyone else to do that. That's me. That's my gig. Okay? Now, having said that, how dare I say that twice? You have this Adam guy who was God's first son, yet Jesus Christ was God's only son. And if what you're calling Father God was actually a woman, who knocked her up? People, I've been trying so hard to crank up a lot of you so you can see really well, and you know, depending on your age, your own personal power level, and how much you apply yourself, and your nutrition and your bad habits, that'll affect what you get out of it. But some of us are stronger than others. It's no big deal. A bigger hammer can hit it in more nails and bigger nails than a smaller hammer. You also need a smaller hammer to do the delicate work. And I'm not saying wussy, I said delicate, something with finesse. Okay? It's hard for me to feel things. Stone energy, I feel it, but sometimes I have to actually go into it and look at it, see it, know what it is, soften my energy and feel it, although now it's crazy. I've been losing all my energy until, well, actually, until last night, when the fighting started again. Insanity. It's so sick. I can't. I told you before, I'll always tell you everything I know you need to know, and I'll tell you as much as I can. Some things I can't tell you about. They're so sad, so sorry, so pathetic. Trying to get out of this body is one of them. They're about to leave me no choice but to deal with it myself. So I'm working on finding a way to shut myself down. And no, it won't be seppuku. I have no time. I have a job. I have to get home. And everything on the inside is screwing up. I have about a 3-day period for them to get something together, and then after that, I'll start working on something myself. Because I ain't staying. Again, those that are, I love all of you. I care about all of you. But those that mean the most to me suffer. And it's going to stop. I'm going to stop it. One way or the other, I don't care. So, somebody might say, Jay's a nut, you can't believe what he said. He actually took his own life. I had a job to do, whatever. What do you say about the man that jumps in the middle of the street, the father that jumps in the middle of the street, grabs his daughter, throws it to the curb, and can't get out of the way and gets hit by the car? That was committing suicide to save his daughter. That's an honorable man. That's someone I admire. I am a man of means. Don't ever doubt that. Most of you know me, you don't. I'm not built like a brick house anymore. Doesn't matter. I'm stronger than I've ever been, where I need to be, inside. There's so much of me out running around outside of my body now, even though I've pulled more in because I started getting aggressive, which makes it harder to take me out of the body, which the other side's not too happy about, and they can kiss my ass. Oh, gee, how dare I say that? Yes, I'm sorry, folks. We're going to use that phrase a little bit tonight, okay? I want to tease the idiots and say it. This one guy was Christian. How dare you say it over? Dude, get over yourself. Everyone else is. I do what I do to help people because I love them and I care. If you don't like that, good. Shoot me, please. Please shoot me. Do me a favor, okay? Y'all don't bother me. I mean, I love y'all that are watching, 99.999% of you. But anyone else out there that wants to watch, and folks, we go all over the place. That little space station around Jupiter, we're big with them. They come in, they start watching. They have screens. They can actually start watching. I got to literally take them away from it. That's Paul. Gee, imagine that. I was right. Hey, and by the way, I screw up too, okay? And when I screw up, sometimes I'm better than you at it, okay? Folks, when you're in a body, you're screwed. When you're out of a body, there's still issues. So what? It's called existing. Man, I love y'all. I can't do enough for you. I'm about to have to do something serious for you. It's for me, too. Y'all will never know how much I love you. Even those of you that really... Hello, Slurman? Slurman is when you have a hard time talking, you're trying to slosh a little wine. It's my own little phrase. Man, y'all never know how much I love you and how much I care. You're my job. You're my reason for being. And I have heart compassion. How can I not love you? Felt the same way about things I had to get serious with on the other side, but they kept coming at me, and they just keep going, but they're pretty much gone now. Now I'm dealing with the other folks over there that are being stupid. Talk about Paul. By the way, Paul is other than me, he's the strongest thing on the planet. He's stronger than Michelle is. His ability to see is unheard of, okay? There's one person I can see better than him, and that's Grandpa here, okay? And not by much. And as soon as I get out of here and get everything else away from him, he'll be incredible. I'm going to crank everyone up. Everyone's DNA is going to change as long as you don't have much negativity in you. And if you do have a little bit too much and you got a good heart or you do good things, I'm going to help you. Because that's my job. And because I love you. I don't care if you're 87% negative. I don't care what you are. When you're 87% negative, it's not your fault. If you have that much negativity and you're not hurting people, I love you harder. Okay? To have a handicap like that and to do as good as you do, and a few of you I know like that, yeah, love you. I'm not here to say this is better than that, but I'm here to say when something starts abusing something else, that's my job. Okay? Now, back to topic. So with Christianity, like all the other religions, there's so many holes in them. There's so much aggression, blah, so much control. How dare you give me a hard time about anything I say? I tell you what's going on. I tell you the truth. I don't tell you what you have to do. Does Christianity do that? You bet your sweet lippy it does. What about you Muslims? Get down on your knees and beg. And Catholics, oh yes, we own you. You can't talk to God. We got to do it for you. Pay here. Other religions, other things going, folks. And remember, please, again, let me remind you, I used to be in that. I wasn't all for it. I was in it, though. See that, I get my face beat by Pops. But I did love I did enjoy all the love I felt in a lot of people's hearts. And then I saw all the arrogance and everything else in there, too. The greed, control. It's really hard sometimes, excuse me, to do what I do, crank you all up and do all this other stuff, and do everything I can to not make it about me, because it's not. But sometimes people, you know, they get excited, and I appreciate that. And y'all, many of you have really honored me with your thanks and thoughts, and man, I can't tell you what it means to me. It means a lot. I'm just doing my job, but thank you for being so nice to me. I appreciate that. I really do. I just want you to know who you are. I want to come here, tell you who you are, let you know how cool you are, let you know why life is the way it is, tell you what's out there, and give you the roadmap. So when you start seeing things, you know what the heck it is. I talk to these folks. They dance around the house. They talk to me. They talk to you now. Okay, they're all over the place. And so while I'm doing that, I've been fighting everything on the other side. Do you know what it's like to have what you call God? The original male and female first being. They were the most manipulative, blah, say that 17 times fast, okay, and then twice backwards. They were the most manipulative things you could ever not want to run into, okay? They ran everyone's lives. Do you know how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of beings there are? And they ran all their lives? Yeah, guess what? They were pretty good at it. Real good. Manipulating your brain? Oh, yes. They're the ones that are responsible for making the bodies the way they are, where it's so hard for you to get out. See, the new bodies, the energy bodies, if you've really had a rough time, your spirit guides will back up and let you just float out of your body. Okay? And if you keep doing that when you have a life, when you get put in a body, then you're going to be told, no more bodies for 1,000 years. And then until you get over whatever your hang-up is. And then when we think that you're ready, then fine. We'll go ahead and do that. Goodbye, Herky. So, it's just nuts what's out there. I know y'all can't see it. Some of you can. And Karen, the one and only love of my life, of all my lives, she's so very beautiful, so very precious. I mean, I love her so much. There's no way she and I will ever be separated again. Never. Ain't gonna happen. Nothing can make it happen. And there is one advantage sometimes about being what I am. How does that, now this is gonna sound arrogant, and you know what? I don't care. How dare he say that? Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil, because I'm the baddest guy in the valley. And the mountain and everything else. I'm not a bad person. I'm not better than anything else. But what's in me is the primary focal point of Ara, and that's the biggest, baddest, strongest thing that's ever been. That's why it's my job to do this stuff. That's why I'm the thing that took out the first original being female that you call Father God, and the male, and it's male at the same time, the other half of it. And then the other two large parts of clean source energy that became arrogant. Lily and I literally came from Lilith and Aramelius, who had been taken down and apart. Almost all of them are destroyed. And Lydia and Armelius, the other ones, not quite as big, yeah, they're gone too. I've been doing this in a body. I've been dealing with abuse like none of you know. However, before I even finish this breath, I need to tell you that there's a lot of you, especially animals, being butchered to death alive, skinned, and people too. Okay? Wrong. That's something I can do something about, but I can't until I get out of this body. Again, a very serious reason why I have to leave. Once I leave, you're going to see. Wait till I get out of this body, folks. Wait till I get out. Wait till you start seeing. I don't know if you'll notice, but sometimes, yeah, I got a little bit of an attitude, okay? Sometimes it's pretty serious. Like the governments, all of them, throwing the poison in the air at us. We can look at it and watch it as it comes to us, gives us cancer, lung disease, seizures. And yet they never get on the TV, all this mass media, all this little hype, all these pretty colors. Look, get your attention, don't think about everything, just look at us. It's a carnival. Why don't they ever say, hey, we're feeding you all vitamins, and there's vitamins for the plants in there too. Yeah, and everyone's going to get better and happier and healthier. It's your tax money at work. No, it's your tax money at work, right? It's your tax money at work destroying the planet. So who's in charge of that? Anunnaki. Starts at the top, goes down the pyramid, and boom, you get way down here. On the Illuminati, they're right about here. It's like a board of cartoon people. That's what the Illuminati is, okay? You go into a boardroom, you see this big table with these chairs in it, and right behind each chair is one of those cardboard cutouts like you can buy for a person. That's your Illuminati, okay? They're nothing. But you have to have something for the people to talk about. Oh, it's the Illuminati. I'm cool. I know about them. Oh, yeah, I got this Illuminati. Oh, for Pete's sake, folks. The best thing you can do for yourself and anyone else you love and care about is to relax, go inside yourself, and start waking up, becoming all of you. Because until you can access all of yourself and your abilities, you're like one of those, I don't know what they call it, it's like a carnival. You have all those bumper cars where they just beat each other, run off electricity, the pole goes up to the top. That's what you're doing. You're banging around, getting on the internet. Oh, blah, 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 this and that. You know, you're kidding me, right? I always tell all of you, don't believe anyone. Don't believe me. Find things out for yourself. Go inside yourself. Become yourself. That's the coolest thing you can do, is to find out how cool you are. How dare he say that? They're supposed to go to God through me, and here is where you pay. You will do what I say, or God will punish you. Did something bad happen last week? Yeah, about, as a matter of fact, about 112 things. That's right, God did it. Let me bless you, son. Did you pay yet? Wow. It's kind of nuts, huh? Who the hell are they? Just look at their private lives. Bunch of schmucks. I didn't have anything to drink before we started, so we'll see what I get through before this is over. Actually, I don't want to drink much. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm trying to be obnoxious to those people I'm pissing off. I'm going to make sure I put this on Facebook to get people upset. Just like the piece on Jason Womble. I did everything I could to help the guy, and he just really had bad attitude. He's got issues. And the body of, well, source energy had the two Fey imps drive him crazy until he shot himself, and it didn't take long. He was way off key, Kelt or whatever, way off key. But there's a lot of people that used to follow him that actually took a look at some of the stuff they say, and a lot of them are young, and they have a lot of aggression built up. Yeah, damn, do I understand that? Gee, I never get pissed, right? Damn, you know. Check out what I said about the animal abuse. Check out what I say when it comes to the poison that all our governments are throwing down on us. The chemtrails. Hell, I'm 60. You should have seen me when I was younger. Actually, I wasn't as awake. All of you are very special. You have incredible abilities. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what color skin you have, because I've had thousands of lives in every color. This is my 220,000th life on this planet. Okay? I was a Red Atom 5 times with my precious, beautiful love, Karen. And I've been a lot of famous people won't even go there. It's like, oh, you think it's about you? I said, no. But actually, I'm the strongest thing. I can see the most. And I'm the thing that beat the hell out of the bad guys, actually destroyed them, so that you can have a good life. And I don't want any thanks. So you can take your attitude and shove it. Did I just say that? How dare he say that? Whatever, I don't care. You know, love you anyway. Folks, it's time for the crap to stop. It's time for y'all to wake up, become yourself. Let me get out of this damn body. I'll be out one way or the other very soon. And as soon as I am, I'm going to start going to work over there. If they don't hurry up and get me out, when I do come out, having to deal with this myself, there's going to be some big fireworks on the other side. Okay? I don't care if it's good or bad. It's got a job. It doesn't do it. It's out. Serious? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Very serious. Aggressive? You have no idea. Hell yeah. Creation was made wrong. It's still wrong. Things that created this mess, the original male and female, they're dead, burnt, gone. There could be little pieces somewhere. I can't find them until I get out of the body, but I will. But it's like a speck of wind, a speck of dust in the wind, floating around the wind. Just so, how dare I? I got a better one. How dare you? Why don't you just dare yourself to give yourself a little quiet time, flow inside yourself, try a little meditation, try to relax, try to talk to your spirit guides. Then I can say, how dare you try to become yourself? How dare you try to become who you really are? Who the hell do you think you are? Well, you know what they're trying to find out. Simple. Everyone wants to rebel. Rebel against your constraints, your own personal constraints. Take the time to be quiet long enough to flow inside yourself and find out who you are. It takes time. There's no easy button. You want easy? Go to Staples. They have commercials for that, okay? You want to get real? Then throw that crap away. Get it out of your head. And all of you running around on the internet trying to find that one little piece of what's right. I found it. Now I know. Yeah, right. Good luck with that, okay? You don't know crap until you go into yourself and find out who you are. Open yourself up to where you can use all your faculties, and then you can actually perceive in a good manner, properly, and have your own reality about what really exists. What really exists, reality? Gee, how about that? Am I saying the same word twice? Yeah, kind of. Trying to make a point. Folks, you're real. This is real. This is not all there is to reality, though. This is what you see in the mirror is not all of you. Not until you can open up and see yourself multidimensionally. Try staring in the mirror, look into your pupils. Just relax your eyes, go in there and just flow in. You're gonna eventually, once you can relax, lots of times you get a little scared, don't worry about it. Okay? Go in there, relax, find yourself. You're gonna find out that there's something really strong in there. None of you can fit in your bodies anymore. I told you that. You're sticking out, like I've said many times, these gurus, oh, for only $10,000, I'll teach you how to do this, how to see, and I can teach you how to extend your aura 5, maybe 15 feet. Folks, the weakest of you, if we put you, when I say weakest, it's not a bad thing, okay? But those with the weakest power level, you won't fit in New Jersey. Unless you're in the 5th wave of souls, and even then, your energy won't even fit in New Jersey if we put you in the middle of it. It'll be over the borders, okay? All this crap you read on the internet and everything else is wrong. I realize I'm on the internet, okay? So, am I saying I'm wrong? Hell no. I'm right as hell. How do I know? Because I see it, feel it, smell it, taste it. I want for you to have the same thing. I want you to go into yourself, to develop yourself, to where you can see for yourself what's around you, what's going on. And when you see it, and you take a look at it, and you wonder what the hell you're looking at, bada boom, bada bing. That's why I wrote this damn book. And the second one is everything that's been going on, stuff that's going to happen in the future. By the way, it starts early next year. That's another reason this body's got to drop quick. Because what's going to make all that stuff happen that I told you about? Hello. This guy right here. So, how dare I say that? How dare I say that? It's so funny. Why is it that when someone actually throws out their viewpoint, there's always someone that wants to really try to cut them down and say no. And then next thing you know, they're throwing out their viewpoint and say, follow me. It's like, folks, I'm not trying to get anyone to follow me because it's not about me. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to find yourself. Okay? I have a lot of followers as far as subscribers and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. You're following my information. You're not following me. I'm the tired man in overalls, okay? I was going to say tired old man, but when I do that, Karen kicks my butt. And as much as I love her attention, I always respect her wishes. Life's rough. There's problems everywhere. But, man, she means everything to me. But I really, really want y'all to just meet yourselves, find yourselves. You have to do that before you can make any real sense of anything. So all of you running around on the internet all day without spending any time relaxing, have fun, man. Reminds me when I was young. A friend of mine got all excited. His father was somehow involved in a Jewish, they were Jewish, and he was involved somehow in the temple or something or other. And he said, Jay, the Jews are the chosen ones. And I looked at him. I said, yeah, okay, I'll go for that. I said, I think they were chosen for NASCAR racing. And he goes, what? I said, yeah, they went in circles in the desert for 40 years. Yeah, Anytime anyone thinks they're any better than anyone else, especially because of religion, they're screwed, okay? You got your head up your butt. Grab a hold of your ears, hold firmly, yank down, get your head out of your butt, get some oxygen, start breathing, start feeling better, okay? You've had lives in everybody, in every color, in every religion. Hello? It's time you threw that stuff down where it belongs on the ground. Pick yourself up, stand with your friends, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart. Other people tell you stuff, you say no. Does that sound familiar? Yes, my last life, Gandhi. Man. You all need to know who the hell you are. You're never going to find out trying to read about it on the internet, because the vast majority of everyone on the internet, not everyone, but the very vast majority, they're running around like, I don't know, they're just a bunch of squabbling idiots. Ashtar Command and all these other guys. Get your head out of your butt. I mean, whatever. That's stupid. They talk to the spirit guide twice and they think they're talking to extraterrestrials. And then they try to turn them into some kind of deity or god or something. I'm like, really? Folks, the only way you're going to find your own truth is to find it yourself, within yourself. Okay? That's the only way it happens. You have to trust yourself. And the more you know about yourself and what you do, guess what? The easier that is. And the stronger your feelings are about what you think. Now that's a big one. We start coming alive, seeing things, feeling things, getting gut feelings, we don't trust it. We find out, well, maybe we should have, but especially when you see different beings running around, you need to start trusting yourself. So, how dare I? I'll tell you how dare I. I'm not here for me, I'm here for you. I'm already what I am. I'm a freak in many ways. Good. I'm sorry. I'm no better than nothing else, but I'm proud of what I am and what I do because I work hard to do the right thing for others. And that's why I was made. And I'm happy with that. If you're not, I don't care. It's your problem. You know, hope it bothers the hell out of you. Hope it steams your ass until you damn blow up. I don't care. I'm doing what I know I need to do. And pretty soon, I might have to do something that a lot of people are going to freak out about. I want to say right now, know who I am. Know why I'm here. Know it's never been about me. And understand that that man that dad that put himself in harm's way to save his baby was a very honorable man. He knew he was putting himself at risk because that's what had to be done. Everyone's got to get out of the body, and I'm not going to wait for this thing to fly by. The longer I'm in this body, animals are suffering everywhere. The ones most important to me are suffering. I will not allow that to happen. Not when I know how to take care of it. I refuse to let anyone lose. I needed to get that out. Things are going to happen, but with me they're going to happen a little different. It's going to happen soon. So, everything else on the other side might be a wuss. I'm not. It's time for change. I said it would. I've told you about things that were going to happen. They did. I can't do what I need to do until I drop this body and become my normal self. It's kind of like coming home. It's been a cold day outside. It's a long way from work. You have a nice jacket on, you're wearing it. You come home in the house and the damn zipper won't cut off. It just won't come off, so you cut it off. Doesn't matter either way you get out. You get out of the damn jacket so you can go in the house where you really live. I love y'all. I don't care what anyone says about me because it's not about me. I care about those that I love, especially those that are closest to me. And how dare I do anything or stay somewhere when it hurts them? If I did, I would have no honor, and that I have. I love y'all. Don't forget, keep going inside yourself. I've had a lot of fun talking with y'all for a long time. I've done everything I could to give you good information. Some of it is on DVD form that Michelle makes money on to take care of the animals. Michelle and I have our disagreements big time. You know, I got a metaphysical club that I'm going to bang her over the head with from time to time. I do it now. I do what's right for everyone. Okay? Arrogance is not going to be allowed to be part of this movement. Zero. Right now, I'm some crazy old man in overalls talking to you. Wait till I get out. Change comes. But the new male and female on the other side that are going to be taking care of things, they don't want praise. They demand they don't get it. It's like, don't go there with me. Don't even go there. I don't want to hear that crap. They're going to work real hard to do everything they can to make your lives as good as possible. Plus, you're going to be getting out of the solid bodies. They're too abusive. Love y'all. Have a good night. And thanks for having a couple glasses of wine with me. I've done all I can. I gotta go. Take care, man. Have a good one.